They say kindness is free,
But that's a lie. Kindness costs you everything if you give it to the right people.
For 3 years, I was the safe person,
The yes person.
the one who would apologize when someone else bumped into me. I let a specific group of people treat my time, my money, and my energy like an infinite resource. I thought that if I just gave enough, they would eventually respect me.
I was wrong. They didn't respect me. They devoured me. Until one Tuesday night, when they pushed me 1 inch too far, and I finally snapped.
But I didn't scream.
I didn't fight. I simply showed them who I really was when I wasn't trying to please them. And the fallout.
It changed my entire life.
In this video, I am going to tell you the story of how I went from a doormat to a fortress.
But more importantly, I am going to teach you the 5 psychological shifts you need to make right now if you feel like people are taking advantage of you. By the end of this video, you won't just be inspired, you'll be armed. To understand this now, we have to rewind.
We have to talk about the setup. If you're watching this, you're probably a high empathy person.
You feel other people's emotions. You want to be helpful.
That was me. I had this friend, let's call him Alex. And Alex was charismatic, the life of the party.
But Alex had a pattern.
It started small.
Paying for coffee because he forgot his wallet. Then it was covering for him at work. Then it was emotion dumping hours of phone calls where he complained about his life. But the second I mentioned my day, oh, hey, I gotta run.
Let's catch up later. Here is the trap of the nice person. We think that relationships are transactional in a moral way. We think,
if I deposit kindness into this person, eventually, I can withdraw support.
but with takers like Alex,
There is no bank.
there is only a black hole. I remember one specific weekend.
I had tickets to a concert I'd been waiting 6 months for.
Alex called me hysterical. He'd had a fight with his partner. He needed me to come over. What did I do?
I sold the tickets. I went to his house.
I sat on his couch for 4 hours while he vented.
And the next day, when I texted to check on him,
Radio silence. He posted a story on Instagram out at a bar with friends, laughing.
I felt this not in my stomach.
Not anger, but shame.
I felt shame because I realized I had betrayed myself to please someone who didn't even care. But I didn't stop.
Not yet, because I was terrified that if I stopped being useful, I would stop being loved. If that sounds like you, listen closely. Your utility is not your identity. The breaking point didn't happen with a bang.
It happened with a moving truck.
Alex decided to move apartments. He didn't hire movers. Why would he? He had me. He asked me to help for a few hours on a Saturday. I showed up at 9 o'clock a.m. He hadn't packed, not a single box. He looked at me, holding a coffee he hadn't bought for me, and said, "Dude, relax.
We'll knock it out."
We're a team. A team. We spent 12 hours lifting furniture. My back was screaming. I missed a family dinner I had promised to attend.
At 10 o'clock p.m., we finally finished. I was exhausted, covered in dust, starving. Alex looked at his phone and said, "Hey, some other friends are meeting up at the club. I'm gonna shower and head out."
Thanks for the help. You're a lifesaver. He didn't offer to buy me dinner. He didn't invite me out. He didn't even offer me a glass of water in the new place. He just dismissed me.
Like paid help that he hadn't paid. I walked to my car.
I sat in the driver's seat and I waited for the tears.
But they didn't come.
Instead, a cold, calm clarity washed over me.
I realized that Alex wasn't the problem.
I was.
I had taught him that I was cheap. I had taught him that my time had zero value. I had taught him that he could hurt me, and I would thank him for the opportunity. That night, in the dark of my car, the nice person died, and someone else woke up. So, how did I show them who I really was?
Did I slash his tires?
Did I send a nasty text?
No, that's what a victim is.
I decided to introduce him to the adult me.
The one with boundaries. 2 days later, the text came. "Hey, I need you to drive me to the impound lot. My car got towed." Old me would have cancelled work to do it. The real me simply typed, "I can't do that. You'll need to Uber. Send."
His phone blew up.
What? You always help. I thought we were friends. Wow. You're being really selfish. Here is what happens when you stop being a doormat. The people who use you as a rug will be the first to call you dirty.
He tried guilt. He tried anger. He tried the silent treatment.
And for the first time in my life, I didn't chase him. I let him sit in his own mess. I showed him that who I really was a person who respected themselves.
I showed him that my kindness was a gift, not a tax he could collect whenever he wanted.
The result, he disappeared. He stopped calling. And at first, it hurt. It felt like I lost a friend.
But then I looked at my bank account.
Up I looked at my free time. Up.
I looked at my stress levels.
Down.
I hadn't lost a friend.
I had lost a parasite.
If you are in this situation right now, you don't need revenge.
You need a strategy. Here are the 5 lessons I learned from the snap that I want you to apply today. Lesson 1. Perform a boundary audit. Look at your relationships. Who leaves you feeling drained? Who only calls when they need something? Stop giving them premium access to your life when they are on the free trial plan.
Downgrade them. You don't have to cut everyone off, but stop offering VIP treatment to people who treat you like general admission.
Lesson 2. No is a complete sentence.
Stop over-explaining.
When I told Alex no, I didn't say no because I have work and my back hurts. I just said, I can't. When you explain, you give them room to negotiate. No, you have work, just do it after. Don't give them the angle.
Give them the wall. Lesson 3. Expect a tantrum. Psychologists call this an extinction burst. When you stop reinforcing a behavior, the behavior gets worse before it stops.
When you set a boundary, they will get angry. They will call you selfish.
This is not a sign you are doing it wrong. It is a sign you are doing it right.
Lesson 4. Kindness without boundaries is self-harm. We think enduring abuse is being the bigger person. It's not.
By allowing them to use you, you are enabling their bad behavior.
You aren't helping them grow. You're helping them stay immature. The kindest thing you can do for yourself and for them is to say, no. Lesson 5. Your tolerance is training them. People treat you exactly how you teach them to treat you. If you tolerate lateness, you teach them your time is worthless. If you tolerate disrespect, you teach them your pride is non-existent.
You have to retrain the people in your life. Showing them who I really was didn't mean becoming a villain.
It meant becoming the protagonist of my own life. Since that day, my circle is smaller, much smaller, but the people in it, they ask how I am, they show up.
They return the energy I give.
If you are exhausted right now,
if you are tired of giving and never receiving, take this as your sign.
You are allowed to change the terms of engagement. You are allowed to be the bad guy in their story, if it means being the hero in yours.
I want you to try something.
In the comments below, I want you to write one word. Enough. Make that your declaration today. And if this video helps you, you need to watch this video right here on Why You Attract Toxic Personalities.
It explains the psychology of why we let this happen in the first place.
Don't let them take another inch. I'll see you in the next one.